Do you know what negligence really means? I know you've heard the term before, but do you really know what it means, especially in regard to a medical malpractice case or even an accident case in the state of New York? Would you like to learn exactly what negligence is? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. Negligence in its most basic form means carelessness. It's a lack of reasonable care. So now you might be asking yourself, in a medical malpractice case, how do we know that there's medical negligence? And what is that? Medical negligence simply means medical carelessness. Now, you might know, obviously, you drive all the time, and you know that there are rules of the road. So when there's a red light, you should not go through a red light, otherwise you can cause an accident. Because if you went through a red light, that would be careless. And somebody who's then careless or negligent would then be legally responsible for all the harms and injuries that he caused. Now, what about in a medical malpractice case? In a medical malpractice case, there are no such clear-cut rules of the road that we know them, like when we drive a car. But there are standards of care that a doctor must follow when treating a patient for a specific condition and a specific problem. And if a doctor has violated those basic standards of medical care, then we say that the doctor was medically negligent or medically careless. And as a result of that carelessness, this patient now suffered significant injury and harm. And once a jury has determined that we have shown that we are more likely right than wrong, that a doctor was careless or that a driver was careless, now that person becomes obligated to compensate the injured victim by law in the state of New York. And then the jury has to determine how much compensation that injured victim is going to receive. So why do I share this quick information with you about what is negligence? I share it with you because I guarantee you've heard it many, many times before. But now you know in its most basic form exactly what it means in a civil case involving a medical malpractice matter or even in an accident matter. You know, I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions or concerns about your own particular matter. If your case happened here in the state of New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a great day.